Tekken 7 was announced, was kind of, teased or whatnot. Okay, but pretty much the game's coming out from Namco Bandai, whatnot. So what do you guys think of this? You guys want to see anything specific from Tekken? You guys have any sort of expectations?
I am a huge Tekken fan. It was one of the first fighting games that I got heavily invested in. I know a lot of people are from the Street Fighter world and everything, but Tekken is what drew me into the genre. But I feel a certain way about this announcement. Seeing, if I don't know if you guys watched the trailer, but it says,
Yes, I can.
yeah, it kind of says something about it being the final chapter.
It ain't the final chapter. That's the same thing that Uncharted's trying to pull now, also.
No, I think Uncharted is going to be done, but that's another topic. But with Tekken, if this is the final chapter, I'm fine with it being the final chapter and everything. But I wish we would get the Tekken Street Fighter crossover before the last Tekken game.
Where is this game? Seriously.
Yeah, like we need to get that before we get the final Tekken game. Because like if we get that, we play it and then the other one comes out, then and if it sucks, then that's going to be a bad way to go out. And I'd rather them go out on a fantastic note with one of their own titles.
So, I honestly don't think this is the last Tekken game. To be honest with you, I think that Tekken has such a big name presence in the industry or whatnot, and I think they're just marketing it this way because I guess this is the end of like a specific storyline, kind of like what King of Fighters did way back when. And also they did kind of something similar with Tekken. I believe it was with Tekken 5 when they kind of played it off that Heihachi was dying. Yet the dude still came back anyway in the same game. It was pretty funny. But I really don't feel like this is going to be the last Tekken game.
If it's just the end of the story arc and they go with a bunch of new characters, then that'll be fine too, because they've been slowly introducing a lot of new people anyway. So, it could be the end of an era, but I still would prefer to have the Tekken Street Fighter game before this next Tekken title.
I would prefer to have the Tekken Street Fighter game, period, at this point. To be honest with you, I think now that we can wash out the bad taste that Street Fighter Cross Tekken was, but also, get something a little bit interesting. And also keep in mind, guys, apparently there was some stuff about that game that came out during E3 and it wasn't there. Maybe Tokyo Game Show might reveal something to us. Remember, this is a Japanese studio. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets revealed at a Japanese-oriented event. Surprised maybe they didn't even really talk about this at EVO, but I think Tekken 7 would probably be the bigger announcement. But what do you guys think? Gary, what do you think about this whole ordeal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to another Tekken, though I must say I missed out on the last one, Tekken 6. I do like Tekken Tag Tournament. I think I prefer those to the originals, because I remember playing a lot of Tekken Tag Tournament like 10 years ago or something with my brother. Like, we used to go back and forth on that game like all the time. But yeah, I mean, this new one looks cool. I'm not too familiar with what's happening in the story and stuff. I saw the trailer and I saw that Heihachi was like kind of the bad guy still, and Jin was going after him or something to do with him killing his parents or something like that. So I don't know what's going on there, but I just want to play the game. So I'm looking forward to it.
From what I gathered and from what I saw in the trailer, I don't know necessarily if it's was it like that woman that was actually speaking. Like, they kind of made it at first seem like, it was Heihachi's mother at one point, and then you saw that little text on the bottom, and I thought maybe that could have been Heihachi's wife at one point, like, like Kazuya's mother or something like that. Like, something really weird. It wasn't clear, obviously, because it was in Japanese and whatnot. It was really kind of like, a little bit obscure for obvious reasons. But I wouldn't be surprised if, we kind of dive more into that, because that's something that's never really been explored in past Tekken games. It's always been that Heihachi was kind of like the end-all, be-all, like the Mishima bloodline up until like about Tekken 5 or Tekken 6, like that. But it'd be interesting to get even more clarification on backstory like that.
Yeah, it was really confusing because I don't know if it was his wife or his mom, because I mean they have introduced Jinpachi, which is Heihachi's father, so it could be Jinpachi's wife, but I don't know. It's definitely very cloudy.
And in case you guys don't know, also, spoilers, Jinpachi's dead at this point, besides Tekken Tag Tournament 2 or whatnot. But even so, it's very cool that the game's coming out, very interesting. Hopefully, again, by Tokyo Game Show or sometimes towards going into next year or even E3 next year, we'll hear more about it.